And this is our shop in West Yorkshire. I'm going to show you a little bit of what we do. So this is a range of all the coffee machines that we do, and the coffee, and you can even grind your own coffee for your requirement. We do the whole range of Gaggia coffees. We also do the capsules for Caffe, for Nespresso, and for Dolce Gusto. We have all the manual machines. We also do things like the syrups in our shop. We have got other shops as well, so have a look on our website for more details. Hello, James.
Hi, Raj.
So you're here in the Gaggia shop today.
Yes.
And this is a range of machines that we have in our shop. Some of them are special ones which are modified to your sort of special requirements. So can you just show us this one?
So, for example, this
It's an old classic, isn't it?
It's a pre-2015 Gaggia classic.
Yeah.
And it's had a full rebuild and a colour change, which is something that I normally do to the machines. It makes them look nice and new again, because after all, it is an old case. But what this one's got is what I call my Espresso Wizard Box. And it's something that I make so that it fits nicely onto the machine. It's all clipped together, and what it contains is a PID controller and a shot timer. And I also upgraded the wand on this one. And basically what they do, they work together. When you're making your espresso, the PID controller, you can set the temperature so it will hold the boiler within a degree of whatever temperature you want it at. So I normally set them to about 96 degrees. And then what the shot controller is, you can adjust the time, and this one I've got set at I think 27 seconds. And when you press your run button when you're making your espresso, it will run for the 27 seconds and it will automatically stop itself. So, and it will hold its temperature with the PID controller. So it's a really nice way of getting an accurate espresso.
And you have got the Kubica as well here.
Yep, we've touched on that on one of our other videos, but that's the Kubica that's had a colour change, a slight upgrade to the steam wand, and it's had some accessories made for it so that it all matches in nicely. It's virtually a new machine, and yet it's 15 years old. So it's had a good service. So like
this has got a brass filter holder.
It has.
Heavy one.
Yeah, you can't get the aluminium ones that I used to supply with them. So it's got a fully a brass, chrome-plated brass portafilter, commercial grade.
Yeah.
Because they do fit in the Kubicas as well as the Gaggia Classics.
And the rest of it is exactly the same as it was.
Yeah. I've not made any adjustments there other than the.
And
the
you've got a
appearance.
nice knockout box as well.
Yep.
In the same shape and the same branding.
Yeah, to make a nice little set for someone.
And this little one here, or a large one
Large
here.
machine here. Yep. What this is, this was a prototype, but I now make these machines to order, and it's basically two Gaggia Classics. I've taken the boilers from two Gaggia Classics, and I've incorporated them into one machine. So, for example, we'll use these to demonstrate. It does fit. And basically now you've got the PID controllers like we had in the other machine controlling each group. What I've actually done on this one, this PID controller controls the boiler temperature for the brewing, so I tend to brew on this left hand side and it holds the boiler nicely at the 96 degrees. And what I've done with this one, I've actually put this PID controller controlling the steam on this side. So you can still brew coffee on this side, but it'll brew it like a normal Gaggia Classic does on its normal thermostat. But the PID controller controls the steam temperature, and I've also come up with another little gizmo in there that gives continuous steam. So rather than having to keep purging your boiler each time you make a coffee, I've actually come up with a clever little gadget inside, and the PID controller will hold the temperature of the steam. I think I've got this one set at 140 degrees, and the pump will run every now and then while you're steaming to keep it running, so you could just steam all day long on that steam arm without worrying about topping up your boiler.
So this is a black version of the same Kubica, and then you have got a cover that goes.
Yeah, what that, like I say, this was a prototype machine, and what I've done with this one, it was made like a whiskey crate basically. It's got some graphics on the back, just some branding. But what I've done with it, it was like a big whiskey crate, but I cut the front off so it all folded away nicely. This one, like I say, was the prototype, and it just all bolts up and clips up, and then you can carry it around. Like
So
a nice
this is
crate.
a nice one for if you wanted to sort of have a caravan and you can take it with you.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. It protects it nicely. I've
Protects
done
it
it
nicely.
because it's a demonstration one as well. I tend to carry it around and take it, show them. It's nice for me just to put it in the back of the van like that, and when I get to where I'm going, just unclip it all, knowing that it's not going to get damaged while I'm transporting it about. So the top comes off, and it'll be a nice little cup warmer on the top of the machine. What the tubes are, this one actually runs on an external water tank, or a bottle. You just fill a big container of water, these pipes would plug in the side into it, and it saves the machine having water inside it when I'm moving it around. And it also, you can put as big a container as you like there, so you're no need to run out of water at all.
Excellent. And can I have a look at the handles as well? They look quite nice.
The pulse filters, yeah.
So you get them
I make all of these.
handmade.
Yeah. The knock boxes, the porter filters, and the tampers. What I tend to do is a tamper. I'll buy a tamper because of the base is obviously specific, but I'll strip the handle of the tamper back to bare wood. I have these handles come to me new. Someone makes them, and they're bare wood when I get them. And the knock boxes I make from scratch. Obviously the insert I buy, but I make the wooden knock box from scratch. And by doing that, what I can do is stain them all to one colour, so I can make a nice set that'll all maybe match, that somebody can buy. So something like that would be one set.
So there is you don't have them in stock like we do here in the shop, but if you wanted to buy them, you can order them. So we have on our website, we will have a page where you can actually fill in a form and order,
and
get an
someone
inquiry
wants
done.
A particular colour.
Yeah.
I've just started. I haven't quite got one here to show at the moment, but I do like coloured wooden handles as well, and it's a Japanese technique, and you burn the wood first, distress the wood, and then you rub a coloured stain into it and then sort of rub it off, and it gives a really nice effect. And things like that, they're more like tooled. I do them, and there'll be the odd one on display, but if someone wants to get in touch and say, oh yeah, can you do me a red one or a pink one or a blue one, and a tamper to match, and maybe they want their name on a knockbox or something like that. They're all things that can be done.
Yeah.
They just need to contact us first of all, and obviously allow a bit of time for me to fit it into my workload and to make it for them.
Excellent. So if you wanted to see it in real life, you have to get to our shop in Junction 32 in West Yorkshire.
That's right.
But if you wanted to have a look and wanted to place any orders or ask about it, fill in the form.
Yeah, that's the way to go.
Thank you for watching.